What's going on, everybody? Josh Engleman here for Stokastic.com, back again with the NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, April 7th. Now, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when everything goes live, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engleman. That's where you get the top 10s on DraftKings and FanDuel, and where you get the updates later today, which is pretty important because we only have 2 games. One team's on a back-to-back and we don't have their injury report. The other 3 teams have multiple questionable guys today. Everything's going to change. But this is how we set the table. First up at number 5, I'm taking a look at Lonnie Walker. He's shooting guard, small forward eligible, 5,200, projected for 13 points, 4 boards, a little over 2 assists, a stock, 25 fantasy points. You're hoping for like 35, although probably a little bit less than that on a day like today. I really like the flexibility here in price and position, but I am nervous a little bit about Lonnie Walker. I got him in for 27 minutes. I think he could play upwards of 32 or 33. I also think that he could get like 24, depending on how this game is going. There's a lot of random Sixers around that can make their way into rotations. Jeff Doughton at some point in time is going to play his final 2 games that he has under his 2-way contract. But as of right now, to be able to get a guy at shooting guard, small forward, guard, forward utility, mid-tier price tag, very flexible going to Lonnie Walker. Sticking around in Philadelphia at number 4, that's going to be Adem Bona. Got him in for 29.5 minutes, center only, 5,300. Just shy of 10 points, just shy of 9 rebounds, an assist, 3 stocks, 27 fantasy points. He's been playing pretty big minutes over this past 2-week stretch. They've been cycling through some 2-way contracts at center. Colin Castleton's there now. Marcus Bagley is back in terms of, having a relative big. But Bona seems to just be the guy. Castleton and Bagley both played. Bona still got, 26 minutes last time out. We got him in for a couple extra ones here. He just looks solid. Double-double threat in this spot. Is it a great spot against the double bigs of Miami? No. But on a 2-game slate, that doesn't matter. Point per dollar wise, this guy's getting you into the top 5. In at number 3, we're paying up for Tyler Herro. Got him in for 35 minutes, and he gets to face a Sixers team that's barely a team. 9K, point guard only, 25 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, and a stock, 43 fantasy points. You're looking for 50 plus, but you're going to be fine with probably a couple less than that on a day like today. Clearly, the matchup is fantastic. Miami's looking to pick up some wins. That would be very helpful for them. They'd love to climb, maybe make their seeding a little bit better in the play-in. However, Tyler Herro is questionable today, as are multiple other Miami Heat players. So while he looks good right now, he might not play. We're going to have value from Miami. We just don't know who it is yet. But if Tyler Herro is in, he is well worth the 9K on a day like today. Next up at number 2, we don't know if he's playing, but Andrew Wiggins is here. He gets that benefit of an incredible matchup against the Sixers. However, he has missed the past 5 games, so we don't know if he'd be limited. We don't know if he's even playing. Small forward, power forward eligible, 6,900, 19 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, 2 stocks, 34 fantasy points. In the optimal lineup 40% of the time. But this one's the most tricky of all of them, just because of how long he's been out. This would be game number 6 in a row. So we could see him get 28 minutes perhaps. And that's going to take Andrew Wiggins from being the number 2 guy on this slate to 10 or 11. So he's going to look good because that's what's going to happen when you just face this shorthanded Philadelphia 76ers team. But first we need to just make sure that he's playing at all. My number 1 contender for today is going to be Jared Butler. In for 27 minutes, 5,700, point guard only, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists, a stock, 28 fantasy points, optimal lineup 43% of the time. But we need to see if Justin Edwards is available for the Sixers today. We need to see everybody that's available on this slate, because it's not even just about Jared Butler. If we move these things around on other teams, maybe Jared Butler's value at point guard isn't even as interesting. Now, I think it will be because he's over a fantasy point per minute guy. He plays somewhere in the neighborhood of 27 minutes every night. Is the matchup against Miami awesome? Not especially, but maybe they're going to be missing Tyler Herro and Andrew Wiggins and somebody else, so it gets a little bit better. All of these deck chairs are shifting on today's slate. But right now, as I see it, if we're getting 27 minutes out of Jared Butler, he's going to be a top 5 play today. Heavily owned, deserves it. Number 1 contender. Alrighty, folks, that will do it. Those are my NBA DFS contenders on DraftKings for Monday, April 7th. Top 10s are on my Twitter, at Josh Engleman, FanDuel, and DK, and I'll have updates later tonight. I go live at 6 p.m. on this YouTube channel, breaking down these 2 games right before lock. I'll have an update out just before it. Good luck, everybody. Enjoy your day. See you tomorrow.